Gold Bullion is a very important currency in Fallout 76, because it will be used to buy some of the best items in the game, including the T-65 power armor, the Gauss minigun, and much more. Eventually, you'll end up needing a lot of Gold Bullion. So in this video, I will be showing you the fastest ways to get Gold Bullion in Fallout 76. If you're a fan of the Fallout games and the Fallout TV show, click the link in the pinned comment of this video to join my Fallout Discord server, where you can find other people to play Fallout 76 with, discuss the Fallout TV show, or just talk about anything related to Fallout. So to start off, if you need Gold Bullion, that means you have more than likely already finished the main storyline of the game, and have met Regs, who is a major vendor for rare items that are purchased with Gold Bullion. Because you have already done this, that means you've unlocked a secret vendor that will sell you Gold Bullion. To find this vendor, you will need to go back to the Wayward Bar, which is where you started the game. But after you've completed the main storyline of Fallout 76, in the room on the top floor above the bar, you will find a new NPC named Smiley. Smiley will always be found here, and he will be selling up to 300 Gold Bullion per week. This amount will reset every Tuesday morning. But to get that Gold Bullion, you will need to buy it with caps. Like I mentioned, Smiley will have 300 Gold Bullion that you can buy, but you don't need to buy all of it in one lump sum. Instead, you could buy chunks of it throughout the week if you don't have enough caps, or if you want to stretch your caps throughout the week. But in total, that 300 Gold Bullion will cost you 6,000 caps. Gold Bullion is much more valuable than caps, so this is definitely worth it. Of course, 300 Gold Bullion won't be enough to buy some of the more expensive and better plans that you'll want, but this is one of the only 2 methods of getting Gold Bullion, so you will need to make sure that you're doing this every week. If you're a new player and Smiley is not at the Wayward Bar, that means you still have to finish quests in the main quest line. Without spoiling anything, you'll know when you're done when you meet Regs. The next method, which is the second and last method that you can use to get Gold Bullion, is by farming Treasury notes. Treasury notes will be earned when you complete daily quests, any public event, and the new headhunt activities. When you get Treasury notes, you will then need to bring them to a gold press machine, which can be found at player hubs. For example, the White Spring Resort, Foundation, the Crater, and Highway Town. When you get to one of those locations, look for these white machines and interact with them, and here you can sell that machine your Treasury notes. One Treasury note will be worth 10 Gold Bullion, but there will be a limit on how many Gold Bullion that you can get from this machine every day. That limit will be 400. This will sometimes be increased to 800 during the Gold Rush event, but those don't happen often. The next Gold Rush event will start on January 8th, 2026. But the 400 Gold Bullion per day is much better than the 300 per week from Smiley. But to get that 400 Gold Bullion every day, you will need to farm a lot of Treasury notes. So let's go over the best and quickest ways to get Treasury notes. So the first way to get Treasury notes will be from the daily quests for the Raiders and Settlers factions. You can get one of these per faction per day, and they are a very easy way to get some Treasury notes. To get these dailies, just go to Foundation and the Crater, and when you get there, there will be a daily quest waiting for you. These are very short missions and take just a few minutes to complete, but at the end of them you will be given 3 Treasury notes. If you do the daily quest for both factions every day, that will be 6 Treasury notes per day. You should already be doing these for the reputation for these factions, but the extra Treasury notes make this an even better thing to do every day. The next way to get Treasury notes is by completing public events. Public events will start every 20 minutes on your server, and sometimes sooner than that depending on the event. Basic public events, which are the ones that start every 20 minutes, will always give you at least 2 to 4 Treasury notes at the end of them. But the longer and harder public events like Eviction Notice will give you 4 to 6 Treasury notes. Nuke events like Scorched Earth will give at least 4 Treasury notes, and the Colossal Problem Nuke event will always give you 8 Treasury notes. And during a Mutation Week event, mutated public events will give you their normal amount of Treasury notes plus 1 to 2 extra. The new headhunting event is really good for Treasury notes. Completing a headhunt will only give 2 Treasury notes, but because headhunts are the new activity in the game and there's no limit on how often they can happen, you can actually farm these to get a lot of Treasury notes very quickly. During peak hours, it feels like these headhunts will happen every 5 minutes. and you'll get 2 treasury notes per headhunt. So the best way to get a lot of treasury notes is to first do the Settlers and Raider daily quest to get the 6 treasury notes and the reputation for those factions. And then after that, you'll want to hop into every single public event that happens, including nuke public events and headhunts. And while you're waiting for those events to start, you should be doing grunt hunts, as these will have a chance to give you a wanted poster, which you can use to start a headhunt. Aim to get 40 treasury notes per day, then turn them into gold bullion at a gold press machine. Doing this every day will get you a lot of gold bullion every week. And that is pretty much everything that you'll need to know to get gold bullion very quickly. I hope this video helps you, and thank you for watching.